Oh, I've been in a situationship for 6 fucking years now. I cannot believe I just said that on camera. But I'm so fucking
Watch your fucking language, lady. Jeez, chill out.
over it. I'm so over it. Basically, this boy and I started dating when we were in high school. And like, honestly, that shit was so toxic. Like, we were both stubborn as fuck and we would just argue constantly. But anyways, he broke up with me. I was so sad, but then we remained really close friends and eventually just basically continued to date, but without the label. And then we both went to the same fucking college, so we weren't really dating then either, but we continued this whatever the fuck that was going on, and that shit fucked with my head because it felt
But why are you complaining if this was your choice? You agreed to these terms. You literally just said you continued to date without the label. I'm assuming that was his decision considering he broke up with you. So you chose this. So why are you complaining about it now?
so much like a relationship that when I got upset at things, like, which if you're in a relationship, it was totally valid, but because we weren't, it wasn't justified. And so I kept feeling all these things that I wasn't technically allowed to feel because we weren't dating. Like, I've always been really shy with like dating and all of that. Like, I don't really know how to flirt. Fuck me, I'm 23 and I can't flirt. And the thing is, it was on off, but because for me, I was so scared to like meet other people because I was so comfortable in this little like security blanket that is this boy. And I regret not going on dates and like fucking around in college because now I'm 23, I work at home now.
Don't mess around in college. Anybody who's watching this, don't mess around ever. Stay pure. The man you should marry will come eventually. Stay put.
So it's not like I can meet people at work. And like, I don't want to do dating apps either because it just feels so forced. And I've heard too many bad stories from friends that like, I'm not doing that shit. But anyway, last year of college, we finally dated, which apparently recently I talked to him about it. And according to him, we weren't even dating back then, but we were doing like the whole flowers, Valentine's Day, all that shit. So like, I don't know what's wrong with him. It has come to my attention, finally. I need to move the fuck on and stop wasting my time on this boy. We broke up the last year of college because of long distance, but now we're in the same city, in the same fucking friend group, and it's so much harder. But fuck this. This year I told myself to stop wasting my time and energy on the people who don't return the same energy back. I'm 23, still have not dated anyone else. Like, at this point, I feel like I'm just gonna die alone.
You're so young. Literally, you're so young. Just go meet other people. It's so easy. I don't know why you got yourself into this situation, but look, I get it. You were young. You didn't really know what you were doing. It was your first relationship. You were clearly very heavily manipulated, but you could recover pretty easily. It's not a big deal. You should be happy you didn't sleep around and go out with a bunch of random dudes. You could still salvage it and get into a pretty good relationship. You just have to put your mind to it. Or, for herself, she could dress up for herself. This is a lie women tell themselves. You do not dress up for yourself. It is a lie. You dress up to look good for other people. Makeup is uncomfortable, makes your skin feel weird, gives you a bunch of acne for no reason, is hard to wash off. You're not doing it for yourself. If nobody else could see you with the makeup, why would you do it? If you're doing makeup to like face paint, or think of it as kind of like a canvas or some kind of art piece, and you're trying to practice to do special effects and whatnot, that I get, but putting on daily makeup to improve your looks only makes sense if you intend other people to see you. Because why would you care about improving your own looks artificially if nobody's gonna see you? It's a lie. It's fucking bullshit. I hate when people say that. There are mirrors, I can't see myself. When you do your makeup, do you carry a mirror around with you and stare at yourself the whole time? When you put on the makeup, you see yourself throughout the day with the makeup, maybe collectively like 5 minutes. And that's a lot. That's assuming you're gonna be staring at yourself. So the rest of the time, it's like it doesn't even exist. It's bullshit. It is a lie. You can lie to yourself as much as you like that you're doing it for yourself, but it's just untrue. I don't know why you're trying to convince other people that it's not for others.
I went on a date with a medical student, and we're going to talk about it because I need a vent. We finally agreed to meet for coffee. Homeboy shows up 15 minutes late. He sits down and goes, I'm so pissed. My Hinge account got reported this morning. I was just like, okay, strong opener. Ask why. So he tells me he went on 3 dates with this girl and decided that she just wasn't it. And he texted her this whole thing about how he didn't want to see her again because, I quote, I just feel like I'm settling and I don't want to lower my standards. And he was shocked that that was her reaction. I don't even blame her for reporting him. She probably thought, you know what? I may not be his soulmate, but maybe I can get him off this app before he emotionally scars any other girls. We start talking about what we're looking for in a partner, qualities, and he goes, actually, I have a list. He pulls out this list and it's in his notes app. It's like a checklist. It's like he's shopping for a Toyota girlfriend with leather seats. Let's review, shall we? Appreciates nature. Okay, we all love a good tree. Not a gold digger. Bold assumption that there is gold to dig, but go off. Supportive. Now, what are we supporting here? His ego or his football league?
So far, those aren't even weird requirements.
No one knows. Doesn't move too fast. Let's move slow. I like that. Next, not a prude. Oh, huh, interesting. That took a turn. Okay, next, green eyes. That's genetic.
That's he's unhinged for that one. That's like 1% of the population. That's okay. He's crazy for that one. That's nuts. I agree with that one.
Not really a personality trait, but go off king. Wears makeup, but not a lot. So she must look flawless, but pretend like she just rolled out of bed. Next, knows how to...
That is not what he said. He even said not a lot. So I don't know why she's putting words in his mouth.
Chill. So she's laid back. Never lazy. Basically a golden retriever with boobs. This one gets me every time. Not a psychopath. Not a psychopath.
That's a crazy thing to have on your checklist that you're going to willingly show somebody. Because if they are a psychopath, you're just giving them a signal that's like, oh, this guy's going to be easy to manipulate. It's just, you know, if you ask, are you psychotic? Are you a psychopath? They would just say no. You're really not getting far with that one, buddy.
Not be on this list. It should be the default. It's like putting on your list, must actively not be on fire. This one's funny. Debt-free. Especially since he just got done telling me that so far he's accumulated almost $300K worth of medical school debt. But then he drops this...
I mean, yeah, he's just a hypocrite. That's fair.
Gem. Body count, less than 3. Sir, why are we bringing up body counts over a cold brew? He casually...
Because it's extremely important. Body count significantly harms women's ability to pair bond. It also tells you the kind of person that she is. Look, a lot of people misconstrue this argument. They say that what a woman does with her body is her choice. It doesn't matter how many people she slept with, she's still the same kind of person. It doesn't change people. The thing is, even if I were to say it doesn't change people, if you're the kind of woman that wants to sleep around with many men, these women have a particular personality. And this particular personality, from the majority of male experiences, including mine, is bad. People don't like it because usually it's going to make women that are more selfish, more difficult to deal with, that have more trauma, that, you know, complain more about everything, that nag you more. You're going to be constantly compared to her previous partners. She's going to be fantasizing about her previous partners. This is going to affect your ability to bond. And then just the literal biological mechanism of pair bonding is reduced. And this is true for both men and women, actually. So I'm not saying, I don't think men should be sleeping around either. I think that it's important that men and women love each other and they don't sleep around too much and they just pick a partner as soon as possible that they're going to spend their lives with. I think that goes for both. But yeah, look, it's an incredibly important sign of just general mental maturity of a woman when she has a low body count. That's why it's a requirement, because it tells you a lot about a person.
Mentions his number, 50. 50. You got your little pass.
The thing is, even though, like, I know I just said it goes for both people, but the thing is, having sex with many people does not affect men as much as women. It still has an effect, but not as much as women. And we're biologically different as well in our preferences. Women don't care about how many men... women don't... Okay, disregard. Women don't care about how many women men have slept with. They just don't care. It's not a big deal to them, but it is a big deal for men. I don't know why women constantly try to compare themselves with men and try to fit everything into the same brackets. We are fundamentally different, and that's okay. We're built to be different. If we were the same, life would be boring and nobody would even want to be with each other. We're fundamentally different. We have different interests. We have different preferences. We have different biological functions. We have different hormone cycles. We're different for a reason. So there's no point in trying to shove us all into the same box. Just because men have a certain preference or standard doesn't mean women have to have a certain preference or standard.
Your little passport stamped on every continent, it seems. Your body count has its own area code. And lastly, someone who gets along with his mom, but doesn't ask too many questions. Because, I quote, she's just a lot sometimes. In conclusion, he wants a green-eyed, emotionally stable, low-mileage forest fairy who's never been kissed but somehow knows exactly what she's doing in bed. Meanwhile, he's emotionally constipated, banned from Hinge, and walking around with basically a PowerPoint presentation of his standards. I came for a date.
I mean, that is a bit weird. Having just throwing your standards and requirements out there with like a checklist is pretty odd. He's obviously a hypocrite in some areas, but it's fine for him to have standards. Same way it's fine for women to have standards. Is he a little delusional? Yes. Are his standards something that plenty of men could attain? Yes. I don't know if I said that right. Yeah, whatever.
Left with a prescription for celibacy. I'm just done. I'm moving to the woods. I'm gonna go date a rock. That's it. I'm off, men. I'm seeing other mammals.
Wait, what? She didn't just say that, did she?
I'm seeing other mammals.
Okay, well, that took a quick turn, huh? She's gonna go. She's like, okay, men suck. Bestiality time. Fuck yeah, let's go. Time to hump some other animals. Woo! Woo! Okay, then. Have fun with that. But yeah, like, look, there's obviously always going to be men that are crazy or delusional or psychotic. It happens. There's plenty of women that have the exact same thing. So it happens. It doesn't mean everybody is bad. And also, again, dating app. Just go off dating apps. Go meet normal people. They tend to not be like this. Nowhere near as often, at least. I really was on his side till you got to his body count. I mean, most women literally just don't care about how many women a man has slept with. The only time it would ever bother them for some reason, at least modern women, is if a guy's like, well, you need to have a low body count, but I have a high body count. Again, I don't know why feminism has taught women that they need to be exactly equal to men in every single regard. And they would look at this not as a difference between the genders, but they would look at it as like some kind of weird standard that men have, and because they have it, that means the women have to have it. Makes no sense.